a bullet drop guide for Battlefield 4. Now, I hope you guys liked that little intro there at the start. As I said, I'm going to be doing more of those now that I've got my fancy PC and editing software. And someone actually requested to do this video in the previous attachment guide, so I thought I'll make another guide video for the bullet drop. And if you do have another video which you'd like to see from me, a guide kind of video, then just tell me. I'm going to be creating a series like this where I do different guides in different aspects of Battlefield 4. It's different to my 5 tips series because it's actual guide rather than just having tips. Now, I think the bullet drop system in Battlefield 4 is fairly unique. I've only seen it in Battlefield 4, though it might be in other games. I think it's in the Armor games, but I don't really play Armor that much. Call of Duty, it's not there, and Titanfall, haven't really seen much gameplay of that game. I'm not sure it's there or not, but I'm guessing it's not, and Counter-Strike and stuff, it's not there. So Battlefield is like one of those arcadey games where it is there, and I think it's pretty cool. It's a nice little aspect that Battlefield has. Now, the bullet drop in fact affects all the weapons in the game, even the vehicle weapons. So like say you're in a chopper and you're a scout chopper and you've got those 25mm cannons, it affects them. It'll affect your jet cannons. It affects everything, so just make sure you know that. Some weapons though, it's got lesser effect than the others. For instance, the small, although it says that there isn't any drop, there is if you went on like one of the larger maps and you fired it from one end to the other. It's not going to go straight for all the time, it'll drop nearer the end, but sometimes it's not even that noticeable, so you don't really have to worry about it. Now, overall, the bullet drop guides, you only really have to worry about them for snipers and LMGs. This is because the other weapons like the assault rifles, PDW, shotguns, pistols, stuff like that, you don't really have to worry about the bullet drop, because the ranges at which you should be using those weapons, the bullet drop doesn't really come into effect. Now, it does like start to drop at the longer ranges where you are using the ARs, but the thing is, the drop is so like insignificant that you shouldn't really be aiming above your target. If you are having to aim above your target, if you are using an AR or something to take out your enemy, then you're not using the weapon right, because if you do have to aim above the target, then it's going to be really hard to take out your target or your enemy, and they'll probably be getting shots on you, and then like it's just pointless. You're just wasting ammo, not helping anyone out, and you should only be going for really long range targets if you're using a sniper, and possibly even the LMGs. Now, like I said, the bullet drop doesn't really affect the other weapons. Well, it does, but it's not that apparent. So you really want to be only countering it or trying to counter it for the LMGs and the sniper rifles. Now, for the sniper rifles, it's pretty easy. I mean, over time you can get used to it. You like used to a certain sniper with the scope, because if you change your scope, then you got to trying to change your understanding of the bullet drop, because it'll change drastically along with the sniper as well. If you're used to like say the intervention, then you swap out to like, I don't know, the L96. I think the bullet drop is varied, so it does take some time to get used to it. Now, with the sniper rifles, like I said, it is pretty easy to get used to, because you can actually zero your snipers. Now, you should only be really doing this when you're going for targets that are around 400 meters or more, maybe even 300 meters or more, because further closer than that, sorry, I forgot my words there, but closer than that, you really should just be understanding the scope and going for the shots by just aiming above your target. Now, you also have to track your target, and this is actually for any weapons in the game. Well, nearly all the weapons in the game, most of the weapons. When you are going for medium or longer range kills, you have to aim a little bit in front of your target if your target is running. Now, this is because the bullet takes time to actually land and will get to your target, so by the time they reach a certain position, that's when your bullet will as well. Now, there's no real way of learning this. You just have to kind of get used to it. Well, I suppose you could practice yourself in the test range, as the targets near the end are, there's like the ones going slow is walking pace, and the faster ones are running pace, and I guess you could try your bullet speeds there, but the thing is, it's such a short distance, then you can't really tell yourself. So I would just say, just play a lot of the game, and then over time you will understand it. Now, like I said, you shouldn't really be zeroing for the 300 meters or less, so you should just be going for those normal kills. Now, for the LMGs, they're not that great or accurate at range, and the bullet drop is quite weird, so what I would say is pray and spray. Or spray and pray, not pray and spray, but spray and pray, because it means that you'll probably get a few shots on, mostly suppress your enemy, and then you can try and get a teammate to take them out, because trying to take out someone at range is really hard with an LMG, and not something I would advise doing. But that's about it for this bullet drop guide. This was kind of a little bit of a beginner's guide, trying to get you into the whole idea of bullet drop in Battlefield. If you do have another guide you would like to see from me, then just leave it in the comment section. I'll have a look at it and then probably create it if I think it's a good idea. But like I said, I've been Rahul. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you had, please leave a like, and as always, I'll catch you on the battlefield.